Welcome to Honest Hockey, where two guys talk about all things hockey. Honestly, I'm Tom, and he's Tom, and thanks for joining us. All right, Tom, how are you doing today?
I'm doing.
That's great. So we're going to be talking.
I'm doing well. Thank you for asking.
So we're going to talk about what's going on
in the world of hockey.
The playoffs are almost over.
Yep.
Round 2 has passed us.
Round 2 is concluded.
We're in round 3.
Round 3 has proceeded.
It's almost halfway through the round 2.
That is not. No.
By the time this posts.
Oh, you also just said it's almost halfway through the round 2.
3.
It was over.
Okay.
Right.
So let's go over some stuff that happened in round 2. Then we'll discuss a little bit of round 3. And then the cup. I like how people call it the cup.
The cup.
It's not the finals. It's the cup.
The cup. It's a cup.
It's the cup.
It's a cup.
You get a cup. You drink it.
Why can't drink the bowl? It looks like a bowl.
It does look like a bowl.
The bowl. We're starting a new trend. The chase for the bowl.
Hashtag the bowl.
The chase for the Stanley Bowl.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense. Yeah.
No, it doesn't. You're right.
So, obviously, just we're gonna kind of go down everything. What was probably your favorite series to watch?
None of them. They all stunk. I guess to say Colorado Vegas.
Yes, I would agree.
That series also got kind of crappy at the end of it too.
It did. I feel like right now there's not much hypeness.
No.
There's not a lot going on in this series. No. I feel like it's hockey. It's playoff hockey. It's great. The fans are in the stadium.
Yep.
But it's
kind of boring. Not gonna lie.
Wow.
But there was something that happened last night that was not boring, and
we're gonna get there.
We're gonna get to that. That woke us all up.
Yeah. It really did. Yeah. So, what was probably the one thing that you liked about the Vegas Colorado matchup?
So it was supposed to be really hyped up, and it never went to 7, which kind of made me sad.
Yeah.
We had big momentum swings. Like Colorado started out on fire.
Oh yeah.
And then Vegas came back to on fire.
And then
Colorado had no answer for that.
That was it.
That was Vegas started going and they couldn't be stopped.
Yeah. Now, let's talk about the Jets-Canadiens series.
What a series that was. It was over before I even believed.
What it wasn't.
What wasn't was a series.
Because wow. The Canadians came in. They said, "Hey,
we're from Canada too. Our name is the Canadians."
Yeah. We just beat that other team.
That Toronto fella.
Who's that?
Right. Winnipeg, we ain't afraid of you. It's really cold, but we ain't afraid of you.
And that's what they did.
And they did what they did.
They absolutely demolished that
team. They demolished them. The team that I thought was the best in the Canada division. I was wrong. Apparently it was Montreal. Montreal. Carey Price, out of his mind.
Yeah, that guy, he's like on like a different mode.
Yes, right now.
Like last season he wasn't. He was meh. But then like something happened. He
got a kick in the booty.
Yeah, he was just like, maybe this is it.
Maybe this is it. Yeah. They didn't want to lose you know what? It was pride. They didn't want to lose in the playoffs to their other Canadian rivals. That's all Carey Price needed.
So now they're like, now we can just throw.
Now we're playing Vegas, so who cares? We can.
It's an American team, whatever.
Yeah, we don't care about the American.
Now, do you feel like this is kind of a question? Because for the Canadian teams, do you think not having fans kind of played a role in not like the Jets not succeeding?
No, but I was going to say a different thing, which then I'll say after that.
Because we always talk about home ice.
Yeah.
Home ice. The Vegas got home ice for the rest of the series if they get to the cup. This will always get home ice. They beat them at home. The Avs beat them at home. Like, there's always this thing about home ice.
Yeah, but then it would have affected Montreal the same way. True. And they won at home. So I don't know. Winnipeg feeds off the crowd.
Not even that series. Just
in general,
all the Canadians. They never had fans.
I guess they were used to it the entire season not having fans, so they kind of got used to it. But yeah, I mean, I could see if you have a decided home ice advantage, then not playing in front of crowds kind of could throw you off a little bit. Like just hearing everything on the ice would throw me off.
Now, obviously, I think the Canadians released. I think it was like 3,500. They're going to be allowing now.
Mm-hmm.
How do you think that it's going to be with Vegas going there now, where it's just going to be quiet, not quiet, but like it's only 3,500 fans.
Yeah.
It's not a lot of fans.
Yeah. I don't know when in the regular season Vegas started allowing fans.
Yeah.
And what their plan was there.
But they're packed.
But they are packed, yes. Maybe they will remember it from the bubble last year, and maybe it won't really bother them. I don't know. It'll be interesting to see how much... This will really show how much of an advantage the crowd plays versus the talent discrepancy between the teams.
Yeah, definitely.
Which then leads me to my point about the Canada division, is that I think they were set up for failure.
Really?
Playing themselves. Because, let's be honest, none of those teams were very good.
No.
None of them played defense, and their numbers were inflated because of it. So then when they had to come and play the good teams in the States, they're like, whoa!
Yeah. Now, obviously, currently right now, Vegas is only up 1.
1, correct. 1-0.
Tonight we'll find out if they go up 2.
Mm-hmm.
But let's see. But the way that Vegas is playing, man, this is not going to be good.
No.
What would you say Vegas in? You want to say 4.
I do want to say 4. And I'm gonna say Vegas in 4.
Okay. I say 5 because I want Vegas at least to have some adversity to face.
They'll get plenty of it next round.
That's my thing. I feel like they need to have some adversity so they're not resting so much.
Right.
And you can clearly see that happened to the Jets.
I was just about to say it happened to the Lightning as well.
Yes.
Yes, you're correct.
So let's see what happens in that. And then the Lightning Isles.
Lightning Isles.
You think it can go all the way?
Who go all the way?
Well,
serious? Like go to 7?
Series, yeah.
Oh, they make it go all the way and win the cup.
No.
I hope not. For my own personal fandom, I hope not. I hope the Lightning take care of the series as soon as possible.
Yeah.
But I have a feeling it will. Because I don't know
The
what it is, man. That Isles team are not very talented. But boy, can just nobody play against them.
I don't know, man. It's something that just like...
It's Trotz. That Trotz system. Like, you look at the talent on paper and they're average at best.
Yeah.
And then this team plays and like...
There was so much talk about when John Tavares left that, like, what are they going to do?
Yeah,
what are they
apparently the answer to that is just bring it better Trotz. Yeah, like, Game 1 against the Lightning was one of the worst hockey games I've ever seen the Lightning play.
Now, that could be because they could have got caught flat-footed.
Right, and they were off for a week. So they were probably pretty rusty. And the Isles played 6 hard-fought games against the Bruins.
Yeah. So at least we know that's going to at least go to 5. Or the lowest is going to go to 5.
Right, because currently, as filming this, the series is 1-1.
Yeah. I'm going to go Lightning at 5. I think the Lightning figure out what's going on. They figured it out last night. Last night?
Last night.
Last night,
As
yes.
of filming this, last night.
Yes. Like, they figured them out, I think. They figured out how to play against them, and let's see. Obviously, we don't know that. We don't know, maybe, but I will say John Cooper was... pretty well convinced.
He was not happy.
He was not happy, but he's convinced that they're going to win.
Yeah, I say Lightning in 7 over the New York Saints.
Okay.
Please, Islanders fans, cut it out. It's really annoying at this point.
Now, let's talk about that series because yesterday something happened.
Bruins or Islanders Lightning?
The Lightning.
Okay.
In Isles.
Okay.
Something happened last night.
Yeah, something happened last night.
And again, it's a topic of the officiating.
Yeah.
And
can I do a reenactment of what happened?
Not with
No. In my personal opinion.
Okay.
Adam Pelech, on speed dial, called up his buddy John Wick and said, "Hey John, I'm going to put a hit out on my old goaltender, and I want you to make it look like Braden Point did it."
Uh-huh.
And then he's like, "Yes." And then Adam Pelech,
talks like that?
That's yeah.
Oh, okay.
And then Adam Pelech just comes out here, bodies Braden Point, and then Braden Point goes right into Varlamov. Yeah. Everyone's like, "Oh my God, Varlamov just got collapsed and the net fell over him." Yeah. We're like, "Wow, that stinks. Wow, Adam Pelech, what are you doing?" And then the refs were like
no!
Interference on Braden Point. And everyone's like, "What?" I know, I said what?
The roof came
collapsing down. It was shocking. Nothing less than a shocking call in that game.
Yeah. Now, obviously this is against a team that we don't prefer. I'll put it out there. You can say don't like. I say I don't prefer.
I would cross the line and say hate, but yes.
We're a hockey channel, Tom.
Right, and I hate the Islanders.
Okay. So obviously we were a little
angry.
There was a little emotion
annoyed
in that. Because obviously, like, we want the Lightning to win.
Right.
We don't want the Isles to get to the Cup.
Right.
Okay.
There's also a secondary issue here, where if you live on Long Island like we do, and you interact and know Islander fans like we do, they always complain that they never get any calls.
Yes.
Right? We never get calls. Everyone hates us. Blah, blah, blah. And then you have Bruce Cassidy in the last series saying that they get all the calls calling them the New York Saints because like everything goes for them. And then in this game, they get the most blatant call, and some of their fans are still like, "Great call, well done, refs, great call. That was so deserved, such interference."
As a hockey fan,
you should be ashamed of yourself.
You have to, I'm generalizing, not Islander fans.
No, I was just gonna say you should be ashamed of yourself as a hockey fan if you think that was the correct call.
But a hockey fan should sit there and say, "That's a bad call."
Yeah,
that's a bad call.
Yeah,
like how are you gonna blatantly push the person into your goalkeeper and then say, "Yeah, of course,
yeah,
he did it.
His fault. He didn't get out of the way, even though he was pushed, skating as fast as he possibly could."
So that's where, I mean, we don't want to get into the referee rant again.
No,
we already did.
Because then
if you want to go see the video, it's over here.
Yeah. And then if you don't know, on that ensuing penalty, the Islanders scored to tie the game.
Yes.
However, things may have gotten even out later in the game.
They did.
When the Lightning scored. And they may have potentially had 6 or more people on the ice.
There was a tweet, I forgot who tweeted it out, that there was an unpopular opinion, he said, where the call, it was missed, obviously, but it was missed for a reason because it shouldn't have not been affected. A penalty.
Yeah.
Because one was coming on, the other one was planning to go, the other one was out of complete sight of any other play.
Then that gets more into the too many men on ice discussion.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying.
Right, correct.
But what I'm saying
that
is
itself is a problem.
There was someone, I think it was Martin Brion actually tweeted. I'm not sure. Don't yell at us if it's not. But someone did say this was an unpopular opinion, and he claimed that it shouldn't actually have counted, which it didn't anyways. But which it would have been a bad call if anything. But
that leads me to another video idea. Let me know if you want this video. Where we make a video discussing the weirdest and stupidest, most confusing rules in the NHL rulebook.
Ooh, that'd be fun.
Right? Because, like, too many men on the ice is one of them. Like, yes, potentially you could call it where a guy's getting off and another guy's getting off, and it has absolutely zero to do with the play. But technically, there are 6 men on the ice. It's confusing. We need a clarification on that. But yeah, I say Lightning in 7. I don't know if that's where we left off, but yeah.
Yes. Now, so obviously it's Vegas Lightning.
I would love Vegas Lightning.
That would be amazing.
That series would be fantastic.
And especially both their stadiums.
Amalie and T-Mobile.
Yeah. Their fans are crazy.
Yeah.
Okay. What do you think ends up in there?
Vegas in 7.
Wow.
Because as much as I'm rooting for Tampa this series, I will not be rooting for Tampa this following series.
I don't want them to win back-to-back.
No. And
I feel like, I hate to say that, because like obviously the Islanders won 4 in a row.
Yeah. But also, as Ranger fans, we're also conditioned to not really like Tampa, considering the success they had against us in the playoffs.
But I respect Tampa.
Right.
There's a difference. There's a respect.
I agree. I also respect Tampa. But Vegas is also probably my favorite city in America.
Vegas is ready, I think.
Yeah, and I'm rooting for Vegas. They better win. If Vegas doesn't win a cup with this team, they are screwed for like the next 10 years.
Because you have to understand, and this is something that, obviously Seattle's not going to have to deal with, is obviously no cap. Mm-hmm. I mean, there's going to be cap, yes.
They're not going to be cap issues.
There's not going to be cap issues. They're going to decide.
Yes.
And now Vegas is starting to get there. Now it's what? 4 or 5? 4?
What years that they've been in the league? I think 4. I think 2017 was their first year, I believe.
Okay. So, like, they're going to start getting contracts that are expiring.
Oh, they're already up against cap. And then you have Tampa Bay, who's $16 million over the cap in the playoffs. So, we have cap issues galore in this series.
Yes. So, let's see. I feel like, not saying that this is the last year that...
No, but they're getting pretty close to running out of that window.
They're running out of the window.
Yeah, I say Vegas in 7. What was your prediction?
I say Vegas. I wouldn't give probably a 7.
The 7 is me hoping and imagining that the first 6 would be really good games.
Yes.
And 7 would be a great overtime 5-4 game.
Ooh.
That would be beautiful.
What happens?
Overtime's galore in the first round.
In the games, the first games, it wasn't even the first round, and now nothing.
Now it's just we're just going through the motions of hockey.
We need it. We need it.
Stop blowing people out.
I just pray to the hockey gods.
Pray to the hockey gods. Tonight it is. Vegas wins it 11-10 in triple overtime. Book it.
I'm staying up all night if that's happening.
Let's get another 5 overtime game. We deserve it.
Yeah, that was crazy. But I think that's it. I digress. Let us know what you think about our prediction.
Yeah, let us know. Predict something in the comment section.
Say hi.
Say hi. We would love to say hi. If you want to predict the Lightning Tampa series, that's the same team. The Lightning Islanders series, the Vegas Minnesota series, Vegas Montreal series, Tampa Islander series, Tampa Vegas finals. Predict something in the comment section. Thanks for watching this episode of Honest Hockey. Be sure to give us a like if you enjoyed. And don't forget to cross-check that subscribe button. I think I'm Tom. I think he's Tom. Thanks for joining us.
See you guys. You know who won't ever make the finals?
Columbus.
Yeah. With their jerseys, too.
Yep.